Some people looking at this trailer and they're like, oh shit, alien that got off the ship fucked with the wrong person. Nicolas Cage, boy. Look at it, he's like, come on, I'm crazy.
He says so.
He does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, this is the movie where he admits it.
He's crazy, like me.
Yo, and that vintage crazy.
Yeah, man, that face off.
That face, yeah, that. I want his face off. Yeah.
I'd like to take his face off.
Oh my God.
And all the other actors are like, what's he doing?
That was not in the script.
Go, go. It's great. It's great.
Just keep it going.
Leave him alone. People like, well, shit, hey man, that crazy Nicolas Cage fighting aliens. Shit, I'm in, man. You know what? Here's my money right here. Take it. Nick, where you at, Nick? Oh, hey,
Get him down.
For real, wait, Nick, hey, sir, settle down. Nick, settle down, man. Hey, look, you know what? Oh, yes, we forgot to tell you. While I was taking your money, it slipped my mind. Oh, how could I forget such a detail? He's only in the movie for 10 minutes. We had him for one day because we're broke as shit. And he's only in the movie for a tad, 10 minutes. Maybe 15, but wouldn't put my bets on that. Now, people get upset at this. They say, "Oh, that's false advertising. You promised me a whole lot of Nick Cage, bitch. I didn't promise you anything. I just showed you Nicolas Cage. It wasn't like he didn't say I'm gonna be here the whole movie or anything."
Now look, what I promised you was a Predator ripoff, and I delivered.
Boy, is it ever. Jesus Christ. Shot for shot in some cases.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody said nothing about Nick Cage being here the whole hour and a half. Nobody told you that. You had your mind set on that. But before you get mad because you ain't getting his money back, I will tell you this. Look, who needs Nick Cage in here, man? This movie got a lot going on. This movie's got sci-fi. This movie's got fantasy. It's got comic book references in here. It's got video game references in here. So much is happening here. You won't even be thinking about jolly old Nick right here. I guarantee it. Meanwhile, a person like, that's cool. Nick! Let me speak to your manager, man. Maybe our review will convince you otherwise that you don't always need a whole lot of Nick Cage. Nick Cage and crazy, that's becoming a crutch now. What about the movie itself? The movie should be able to speak for itself. Can we convince you that just 10 minutes of Nick Cage is just fine? Or maybe you're getting 110 minutes of bullshit. Which is it? Or is it somewhere in between?
I can fly too.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
You're stunt double.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. There's so many scenes in here where Nicolas Cage is swinging that sword just slow. And then they're going to cut to a man doing this in shadows.
So many wide shots of Nicolas Cage just happen to be covered by a bush. Yeah. As he's fighting.
Yeah, a lot of fighting in silhouette.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, especially with Nicolas Cage. Boy, they sure tried to sell this movie on Nicolas Cage and crazy. How many times did he say, I'm crazy in this? And like I said, people, there ain't that much Nicolas Cage, and honestly, there ain't that much Nicolas Cage being crazy. The movie might be a little crazy, and maybe you can settle on that. I don't know. I tell you what, this is another case where, now this is what people used to say back in my day, some friends used to hang out with. It's a little different today, but I don't know if y'all ever had friends you hung out with, and I believe this director might be one of them, where you got somebody you're watching a movie with, and when it's done, they look at it like, man, I was cool, but needed more karate.